Hello everyone. It's been far too long since I've got out, made a video. So here I am today, down Gippsland way, down near one of my favourite spots. Hopefully there's a little bit of water, but I plan on doing crevicing, so it's not a massive deal. But yeah, I've just been absolutely freaking stressed lately, a lot of life stuff going on, so I haven't been able to get out here. Been really keen to, but I can already feel the stress melting away, so it's really nice. Alright, let's get to it. Here we are down the creek. Not a lot of water. In fact, there's no water. So that's good in some respects. It'll allow me access to a bunch of crevices, but I need some water to pan in. So yeah, I'm just going to walk upstream here, find a nice little spot that looks like it has some good crevices in it, and then we'll start getting stuck in. Alright, so I've come across this quite large bedrock section here. It sort of goes up to that large rock up there, but it looks really nice. It looks similar to my other little section up there where I do a bunch of crevicing and that I've got a bunch of pickers from. With these, sort of the way it fractures in the, like across the stream. It's not perfectly across the stream's coming down here. But in between these, you get these deep crevices and they go right down. I mean, you can see the way it's breaking, that those crevices, those cracks go all the way down to the bottom. Like this whole section's come out at one point. So all these crevices around here, if I can get deep in those, I reckon we're going to get something really, really nice. There's no water. That's the only problem. There's no water around. I'd have expected a little section like this to have held a little bit of water, but there's nothing in there, so that's the problem I'm facing now. Alright, leave it with me. There's got to be something around somewhere. Well, I just went for a little walk upstream to try to find some water, and the closest we're looking at for water is about 50 meters up that way, which doesn't sound that bad, but considering the environment I'm in, I've got to cross about 20 logs to get over the stream, so that's not ideal, but whatever, we've got water. I'm ready for any kind of stuff considering what we might be able to get out of here. So alright, I'm going to get stuck in right now. Alright, so here I think is the first place we're going to look at. This crevice just here, down there. It was all just covered over with leaves, but you can see, I don't know how well you can see, but it's packed with dirt all the way down. It's fairly deep, and yeah, it's just like across the stream. Perfect little gold trap, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna clean all that out and pop it into a pan, and then we'll go find some water, and hopefully I get some good colour out of my very first one. Wish me luck. Alright, so that's just what I've done so far. I'm just going to quickly go pan down this one. Yeah, haven't got a lot of material out of it yet, as you can see. But the reason I stopped is because next up, I noticed at the bottom of the hole here, it's quite soft, and then it just goes down. I don't know if you can see that there, but that just goes down deep, almost as far as I can stick that in, even further down there, and that's all soft, mushy material down there. So I have a good feeling that there's going to be some really nice gold down in that little pocket. So yeah, I'll go pan this one down first. Whatever colour we get, and then next I'm going to try to get myself down under there. Okie doke, so we have the results of that first pan, and a few bits of colour up the top there. Nothing spectacular, they're not huge or anything, but yeah, that's not bad considering, again, it was just a little bit off the top of that crevice. Not much at all. The fact that I found any colour in the pan is like a good sign, really, that there's going to be good stuff at the bottom of that. But yeah, as I just mentioned, I think I'm going to try to get stuck down into that little corner deep underneath that crevice. All right, leave it with me. Okay, so I didn't get a lot. That's what I've got in my first pan so far. Figured I'd just test all that out. Turned out it was really kind of muddy. A lot of silt getting down there, so I don't know how that's going to work out. But yeah, that's the little hole. Goes right down deep in there. And I've pretty much got out as much as I can just with my hand now without having to break off more of the rock. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if there's anything in there. I think it'll either be really good or just pretty much next to nothing. So let's go have a look. So here's my little water patch that I've got. This is all I can find within like a couple of 100 meters up and downstream. So look, I'm happy it's something. Alright, so now let's test out this little first pan from deep in that crevice there. Really interested to see if there's anything in there. Bugger, no big nugget stuck in the classifier. Maybe next time. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, let's see. Are we on to a winner? Okay, we are not onto a winner. There's only 2 tiny little specks in that pan. Worse than that that first pan I showed you. So I think that really deep section isn't the way to go. I'll probably just keep looking at those top crevices. Yeah, alright, leave it with me. Okay, so I'm just going to try a different crevice now. Before I was digging sort of just up there and then a little bit down there. But my thinking is as the water comes downstream, that's going to take the lowest point obviously and go probably around those crevices unless it's in full flood. Which to be fair, that's when not most of the gold gets moved. But nonetheless, I'm going to, since the water comes down here and probably flows down this part here, but it definitely flows across this rock here, as opposed to up there where it just sort of goes down the side. So yeah, next I'm gonna take a look just down in the center here. I'll probably get stuck into down to these crevices down around there, get all these rocks out, get nice and deep. Might be able to get in there as well and lift this whole, crack that whole section out. But judging by that very first crevice, there's definitely gold in the crevices, so I've just got to find a good one, and then we'll be in the money. This is the kind of territory where I've traditionally got nice gold here, nice pickers. It's when you cleave these large rocks out, and gold seems to get down those little crevices pretty well. So yeah, Yeah. Pull my pan up and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so yeah, that's a little crevice I was just beginning to clean out, and just did my first pan. And we got a few colours up the top there. Little focus. Yeah, nothing spectacular, but good signs, I guess. If you're getting that kind of stuff, then you will eventually hit something good if you just keep at it. So yeah, I'm going to keep at it, keep cleaning out this whole section, and I reckon we'll eventually hit something really nice. Fingers crossed. A little bit more of that crevice has been had a go at, and that was my last one. Again, not amazing, but that sort of piece in the middle there is starting to get a bit better in size. Yeah, that kind of stuff, once you get a fair few of it, it really starts to weigh out because it's kind of chunky. So yeah, I guess we're looking like we might be on the right spot, just haven't hit the winner yet. So I'll keep working out this crevice, keep working further up and sort of off to the sides. And dare I say it, I think we'll hit something good by the end of the day. Surely. Alright. Other than that, I'm having a damn good time so far. The weather's absolutely perfect. Not much wind. 25 degrees. Bit of sun. Does not get much better than that. So yeah, I'm having an awesome time. Okay, still pushing on with that now. So I've got right in there. Cleaned out this area. And yeah, the last one was not bad. That nice little piece there. It's not huge, but it's definitely like getting chunkier. And a whole bunch of small little pieces as well. So yeah, I think if we keep doing this, we might be able to find something good, as I said. So yeah, this isn't amazing so far, but it's definitely good signs, I think. So definitely keep at it, and as I said, fingers crossed we hit a nice one by the end of the day. Rightio, so the last couple of pans were a bit of a bust. Just been pushing on with this crevice here, but you know, I'm just going to keep going because you never know what's going to be the next one. You know, in the next one, I've come to this spot before and I've gone all day, not getting a great deal, and then in the last few pans, I get a really nice one that, you know, a picker that really bumps up the weight. So yeah, we'll keep going at it. I mean, even if worse comes to worse, and I don't find that really good one, it shouldn't be too much of an issue because besides those couple of last pans, I have been getting a little bit of colour in each pan, and it's not the really tiny stuff either, so it should weigh up. So if I can just keep doing what I'm doing, I think we'll be doing alright. So generally the way I've been working here as well is getting in here with the big cold chisel and the mallet, and just knocking out the big rocks. Then I pop them all into the classifier, go and wash off the big rocks, and then I'll come back later and get all this kind of loose, smaller material, which is probably where most of the gold's going to be. Holy moly, so the last hour has not been going so well. I kept going with this crevice. That was where I first started, and then I moved further up, and I ended up getting really deep there. It's over a foot deep. It's a bit hard to tell with this perspective. But then yeah, moved a little bit further up, kept moving up until in there was the last place I had to dig. And yeah, the last probably 5 or 6 pans, hardly any colour, just a couple of bits of colour in each one. So yeah, I don't know what I'm really going to do now. I'm probably going to try some other crevices, maybe go a bit further upstream, maybe a bit down there, try a couple of other crevices, but yeah, this one's not working out so well at the moment, so yeah, I guess I'll keep at it, but I don't know, just a bit annoying after we had a fairly decent start and it looked like it was going to go alright, so yeah, a bit frustrating, but again, I've got a few hours left and one crevice can make your day here, as I've said a million times already in this video alone, so yeah, I'll keep at it, not too discouraged yet, maybe about time to have some lunch and then get stuck into a new spot. Alright. Well, not going great, I've got to say. Been here a few hours now. Tried a bunch of different crevices in that little area and then a little bit sort of around the place as well, and yeah, just not going very well. And some terrible news. I just crashed the drone. Unbelievable. It was flying, then it lost GPS, which was ridiculous because it was only like 20 meters away, and then it just darted sideways into some of these ferns here. So it didn't get destroyed, but the camera's broken. I might be able to glue it back together and do all that kind of stuff, but you kidding me? It's like $250 worth, that camera. Unbelievable. So yeah, that's kind of ruined my day. If I get some nice gold, that might make it alright, but the way it's going, shit. Okay, so I think I'm calling it at this spot. I've done a ton of work here. Whoops. Yeah, that whole crevice along there, over a foot deep. I've removed most of the material out of that, and I've really got not a lot to show for it. Plus, you know, I had a shot around here, shot just around here. Also had a bit of a look up here in those ones, so this whole area here has just proved to be less than productive. Might head about 300-400 meters down that way to a spot that I've been to before, that I've mostly worked out, but now that there's no water, I'm sure there'll be a spot or two that I can find there, and hopefully I can salvage this day. I mean, I'm saying salvage, it hasn't been a bad day at all. Maybe at this point I'd be about 0.3 grams. So yeah, not horrible, but considering this spot, I can do a lot better here. So yeah, I'll head down there and see what we can do, see if we can do any better. Alright, so here I am at my usual spot here. You would have seen this one in a few different videos. You can see my old tailings pile in the middle there. One day I'll push that back down in there to where I got it. But yeah, just did my first pan up at this spot. And I did it from in there. I don't know if you can see that long crevice there. It's running parallel with the stream. Again, that's what's unusual about this spot here. You get all these spots, these crevices that are running with the stream, and you wouldn't think that'd be the best spot, but yeah, I cleaned that out pretty good. Went down about 20-30 centimeters almost. And yeah, have a look at my very first pan. Hold on, give me a second. So yeah, this is very first pan at this spot. And have a look at that. See that one there? That's a picker. Does it make a sound? Oh yeah. So what the heck? I spend all day at that arse spot. So bloody hell. I just spent almost 3.5 hours at that last spot, about 300 meters upstream there, and probably didn't get as much as that whole little picker just weighed there in my very first pan. So I don't know what the deal is with this spot. I thought, I've gone downstream a little bit and I've got barely anything. So I thought I'll go upstream. It must be towards the source of the gold. And crevices that looked beautiful, absolutely beautiful, much better than that one, and they held nothing. And then as soon as I get stuck into that one, amazing gold. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but like bloody hell. Okay, so just did another little pan here. That was that first one just there that I did, and now I just sort of excavated that little crevice there. But that was pretty much 2 pans worth of material out of that one, except for bloody the first one. I was walking down there, that's where my water is, just around that corner, and I had the pan in my hand with the classified material on top, and of course I slipped over and everything went everywhere and I lost it all. So my second pan, who knows what I got from that. Pretty annoying. But this was my third pan. And we got a few colours down in the bottom there. Yeah, a few of those. A few colours down there. That one, they're not huge, they're not tiny either, but I can feel it under my finger. That is the gold in this place. It's generally pretty chunky, so yeah, I'll keep at it. Find another couple of crevices around there. It's getting pretty late. I've been here for maybe 5 hours. Sun's going to be over the horizon soon, so yeah, I don't have that much time to really hit it big. So I'm going to get stuck into it before I lose some light. I haven't really shown you much over the last hour or so. I haven't really shown much since I've been at this spot specifically, because it just hasn't been going that well after that first one. I don't know what my luck is, but I smashed it in with that picker on that first one, and then I've dug here, there, just all up there, a couple up there, through there. So I've dug in all these spots and it's just not working out. I mean, it's not like I'm getting nothing, but it's just not like that, I guess, that first one that I had with a picker in it. The kind of stuff that you can get where it, adds up to like a gram in like no time. Not getting too much of that, so yeah, I don't know. Probably give it another hour. Well, maybe not even that. I'll probably just do a few more pans and then hit the road. All right, so I think I'm ready to hit the road now. Sun's licking the horizon, so I don't have that much daylight left. So yeah, I might call that a day. Last few pans didn't really look that great, so I don't think I'm going to get to my gram today. Might get to 0.75 if I'm lucky. I don't know, we'll see when I get home, but yeah, I've had an awesome time out here. Like I say, I was so stressed before I got out here today. It's been a few weeks since I got out, and yeah, it just melted away since I got out here, so yeah, I can't complain at all. I had an awesome day, and yeah, awesome stuff. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I won't show you any of the gold right now. I'll get home, I'll weigh that up, dry it up, and pop it into a little thing so you can have a good look at it. But yeah, I won't waste any more time now, and got a 2-hour drive ahead of me, so just want to get that done out of the way. Alrighty then, see ya.